Hello, I'm Joropin and welcome to Into the Dead, Our Darkest Days. We're in the new Spill Zone update. As always, I'll leave some handy links for you down below in the description. If you want to check this game out for yourself, give it a wish list, all of that jazz. I am in the preview build of the Spill Zone, so by the time you see this video, it should be live for you guys as well. If it hasn't, just restart your Steam and it should be there for the update. This update adds in a bunch of new escape plans, or at least one new escape plan, sorry, the Spill Zone, which has a couple of alternate endings like the others do. There's new enemies, there's new areas to go to. There are some new NPCs and recruitable NPCs, and I think there's a radiation suit as well that we have to get and fix up, because obviously we're going into a toxic spill zone by the looks of it. If you don't know what this game is, in a quick few words, this war of mine with zombies is probably the best way to describe this game. Let's just kind of get going. I'm going to start a new game because, you know, in all new updates, it's probably better to start again. I believe you can carry your game on if you want to, but I think I'm just going to start again, and should we play out the intro? I'm just going to leave normal difficulty, but there is a bunch of custom options. Yeah, for now we'll just go normal. And yeah, I think I'm just going to let the intro play out. I don't think there's anything new, but there might be a few new people watching, so we'll let that play out.
People of Walton, this is your mayor, John Ward. Now, I want to take a moment to thank y'all for your patience and resolve in these most challenging times. It's that Southern spirit, it's that Texas grit that gives me full confidence that we'll not only get through this crisis, but come out stronger on the other side. And I only wish I could be here to see it, huh? However, folks, I regret to announce that today I'll be moving my office to a secure spot outside the city limits. Now, no need to go assuming the worst.
Okay, so yeah, the intro looks the same as it was before, but I've not seen it for a while, and I just figured we'll let it play out for any new players. So we've got our start couples here. So we've got Tracy and Wayne. I think everybody else, Penny and Daphne, should be there. Like, yeah, there we are. So we haven't got anybody new, but they all have positive and negative traits, and that's the same with any other NPC survivors that you find out and about in the world. So for instance, Leo is tough, so he takes less damage in combat, does more damage with melee weapons, but he requires a bit more food each phase. So you have a sort of day and then a night phase kind of thing, which is very similar to this War of Mine again. And then Daryl over here, he can eat pretty much anything, so you can feed him dog food, for instance, and he'll be fine with it. He makes melee weapons cheaper, but he is a terrible cook, so he'll only make slop, so you don't want to put him on the cooking station because, yeah, nobody wants to eat slop, really, do they? We took these guys out last time. I wonder if I just kind of do a random chance. I'll just press D a bunch of times and see who we land on. I'll just close my eyes. Yeah, let's do that. Why not? Do that a bunch of times. There we go. All right, Daryl and Leo. Let's go with those two. All right. And then we've got our safe house, which is random. I don't think... Oh, we are in... Where are we? Oh, we're in the diner. We're in Mom's diner, aren't we? Let's have a quick look. Yeah, we're in Aunt May's truck stop diner. Okay, that's cool. So we've got the container yard and we've got this construction site to send people out to. So in each phase we can get them to do something. So that might be like barricade, cook a meal, that sort of thing, whatever it is. And then someone could go out and scavenge as well. Where are all the stations in here? I've been in this one for a while. There is a garden, which is good. Let's see. I don't suppose... Yeah, we can't make anything. Okay, that's pretty disappointing. Do we have any seeds that he could plant? Anything? No. Okay, so there's nothing for you to do, so you may as well just go to bed. There's not much for you to do. I can only send one survivor out, so we're going to send Leo because he's a bit of a badass. So we will send him out, and we'll send him to one of these places and just start scavenging materials. Oh, yeah, this place has that little jump through, doesn't it? Yeah, a little bit annoying, but there we go. So let's just go over to the construction site. I went to this place last time. Let's go to the construction site. Let's go there. And we've got a meat cleaver, a skillet, and we'll also take a lockpick with us as well, just in case. And that's our food and our resources. But yeah, at the moment we are pretty empty. So let's just see how this one goes. I don't think I went here in my last playthrough. I went to the container yard, but I didn't go here. So let's check this out anyway, and we'll see what resources we can get hold of. We want to sneak. Press Control if you're on a keyboard. This is playable on a gamepad as well, but I don't know the controls, so yeah, it should prompt you. There is a pretty decent tutorial as well to play, just in case you haven't played it yet. Play that, because yeah, it'll definitely help you out. So wait for you to turn around, and then we're going to clock you on. There is a zombie upstairs. Let's clear you out. Obviously, you want to try and use silent weapons whenever you can. Ah, there's a chair there. Okay. Because the zombies will hear you if you use a loud weapon. But, alright mate, let's come up here, let's take you out, like so. Good. And then we'll come into here. We've got a telescope which is going to show us more locations. That'll unlock more locations on our map. And we've just got that. Oh, Joe is at the tack. Oh, Joe's there, isn't he? Oh, we want to go and get Joe. And that's all. I think that's our first priority. He is pretty handy. He's got a big backpack. So, go there. And there's actually some loot. I was just thinking, is there actually any loot here? But there is. Okay, so let's climb down here. And then we can take that chair away. And then we can get through there. A bit of loot here. I think for now, I'm going to drop everything here. And we can leave a little stash and we can come back and get it later. But for now, let's just remove that chair. Like so. It's all good. Come through here. Right. I don't really remember this one. There's a guy there. In the background. You make too much noise. If you like ran through, some of those would wake up and start chasing you. So. Oh, hello. Hang on. Let's hide. We'll then turn around and clock this guy. Came in here a little bit too sharply, but there we are. Use the silent meat cleaver, that's good. I'm going to shut the door just in case. And then let's loot the forklift. Wow, it's got a load of bricks. Well, actually, a brick's a pretty sweet weapon, so not necessarily a bad thing. Got some components and some wood. Good. Don't think there's a survivor here. But we'll have a explore. There are some new survivors that were added in the couple of updates back, and I'm not exactly sure where they are, so I don't think there was anything out here. It's just the escape. Yeah, we can just escape back. Don't think we can climb up. No, alright. There's a set of stairs back there, so let's go up that way. And I'll make a wander back here. Wow, that's a lot of bricks, though. Pretty decent weapon, so we could end up using those as well. Doesn't hurt to use one in a pinch. Right. Got the door there. And we'll go upstairs. There's probably... Can we get on the roof? I think we can get on the roof, right? Oh, we can get on the roof. Yeah, there's a little plank walkway. I'm pretty sure you can get up there. Somewhere over here, maybe. Was there anyone in here? I thought there was someone walking around in here. No, it's just a load of zombies in the foreground and background, which... Not all of them, but some of them will wake up if you make a noise. So, yeah, just be careful on that one. Alright, let's go upstairs. You're in the background. Okay, we're okay there. As long as we're quiet, we will be okay, he says. Pretty sure there's someone in here, though, isn't there? Yeah, been a while since I've come through this place. Just open the door and just be careful. Are you turning around? Oh, there's a lockpick. Just give you a sec. Yeah, you're turning around. Okay, alright, that's good. We'll go back. We'll take this guy out and then we'll go and lockpick that file cabinet by the looks of it. Come on, turn around. There we go. Good. I could probably just chuck a brick at you, but yeah, never mind. Actually, I could have done that and saved the meat cleaver a little bit, but well, we've done it now. let's use the lockpick. See what we got in there. Anything good? Ooh, what is that? Oh, the firearm parts have changed. Okay, alright, the logo, the icon's different. Alright, fair enough. It just used to be this kind of little piece here is what a firearm part was. But yeah, okay, I've changed that icon. That's cool. Got any food in the fridge? No. Disappointment. No one's left their work lunch in there or something. Ooh. Okay, I might need to smack you with a brick. Hang on, let's shut the door just in case. And we'll chuck a brick at you. I think that's going to be my way to go. Block you on like so. That's good. Brilliant. That worked out well. Anything else up here? Yeah, there's like an ammo box. That's good. And then we'll go back to that bag where we left everything and just... Oh, there's bolt cutters now. Oh, okay. All right. Well, we can't get that because we can't make bolt cutters yet. So, and we don't have any unless we... well, you thought this place might have had some, but no. Okay, there's an ammo box up there, or there's a wooden box up there at least. And yeah, you just used to be able to loot it before, but yeah, it's got bolt cutters now. Okay, and we can't make those. We need to upgrade the workbench to the next level, I think it is. So yeah, we're not going to be able to do that yet. Let's come back to this bag, and we'll just take what we want from there. Oh, hang on. If I put that in there, it should then stack. There we go. And then we'll take that bit of cloth. I don't know whether it's worth coming back. The bottled water isn't very useful at the moment, but it will be later on. Like Zomboid, the water and power, the water will get shut off at some point. At the moment, we've got unlimited water, so like our crops, planting them, we don't need water for those. But later on, we will, so... You want to start stockpiling bottled water, just in case. But there we are, back to the shelter. And then if anyone was doing any job, like barricading or anything like that, they would have finished it. But, oh. And then we get random events that happen as well. The odour of decay and rot is inescapable here. It's probably drifting over from the old slaughterhouse, which is not far away. All survivors gain queasy state. Oh, great. Lasts for 4 phases. Reduces the amount of hunger recovered from eating. Brilliant. And, yeah. Leo has increased hunger. That's not good. Okay, right. Well, we'll send Leo out again because he is our main man. I think we could go there. We could clear this out. We could go for Joe. He is a pretty handy survivor. There's a lot of food there, but it's an extra mouth to feed, and we don't have a lot of food, and we're going to be burning through it. I think we need to go for Frank, don't we? Yeah, I think we've got to go for Joe. Take those 2 things. We'll take the lockpick. Let's take a bunch of bricks as well with us. We can always leave those there. It's good. And then I don't suppose... you can do much yet. Can we make anything? Ooh. We could make the cook station. Whilst the others aren't as good as Frank at cooking and efficiency, he's one of the characters we can find. They can at least cook meals. And probably a lockpick as well, just in case. Yeah, there we go. Do that. Oh, was there a lockpick thing here? Well, either way, I guess it doesn't matter, but... yeah. I think there was. I can't remember. But yeah, I brought a lockpick anyway. That's fine. Let's use the skillet. A bit louder, but there shouldn't be too many zombies here just yet. We can clock them with the bricks as well, which might not be a... oh! The hell? Where'd you come from? Can I hide? Are you just going to keep walking this way? Alright, well... move in. Hopefully there's nobody about. Alright, that's new. There's a guy outside. They got nowhere to hide. I'm assuming he was just going to walk straight at me. Kind of glad I brought the bricks. Damn. That's kind of what I want. More randomization. They seem to be adding that in. So that is a very nice feature. Because it got to a point where you just knew where all the zombies were. And bit of randomization is definitely something that's needed. I don't remember that happening to me before. There was a lot. Oh, there was a gun there, wasn't there? Yeah, yeah. If we kill all the threats, we can move in. And if you leave any loot here when you move into a new shelter, any loot that's here you will take with, you'll automatically collect. So if you left this screwdriver or brick or whatever, you'll pick it up when you move here. But like I always say, you may as well fill a bag up with stuff because we may not come back here straight away, and you might as well just let's throw that there because we don't really need it. We definitely want the food, so I'll take that. We don't have a dismantled bench, so we won't bother with that just yet. And we'll leave that as well, I think. But yeah. Oh no, what are you doing, Pint? Don't misclick. That's bad. Let's unlock this. I think I got a shotgun out of there last time. Well, I like parts for a shotgun. Ooh. Oh, we got a light cavalry set. Ooh, damn, that's good. And we got some gun parts. All right, I'm going to leave some of this stuff here because we're probably going to move in fairly quickly. Let's leave that there. We'll go and clear the top out now. Go do that next. Damn, that's good. A cavalry saber. Yeah, I think I got a broken shotgun out of there last time. I think that's where I got that firearm part from. All right, that's cool. Joe should be on the radio here, so let's go talk to him. There we are. If no one responds to this, I'm going to take my chances outside. It's your lucky day. Oh shit, I mean, hey, where are you? Texway Gas. Which one? Hart Street, is that anywhere near you? Hang on, I've got a map here. Joe? Okay, I see it. I'm a couple of blocks west. How busy is it? I want to get moving as soon as possible. Well, I got in here in one piece. Where you headed? Once I've done here, I'm going back to my shelter. A shelter, damn! And I've been I've been on my own all this time. I've been trying to make it to my dad's place. If he's old, wait, I don't mean he's weak or anything. He used to wrestle, but he's got a short fuse. I don't want to find him brawling. Okay, so then we can talk to him. So if you say no, Joe will not be recruitable. So anybody who say no, some of them are actually here in, they're hiding up, boarded up, and, in a little safe area. But we're talking to him on the radio. But he is really good at dismantling. He has extra backpack space, but he does lose morale when he's hungry. So you got to kind of feed him up a little bit. But he is probably one of the top tier characters to pick. So definitely go get Joe. He is pretty handy. Watches at the moment, I believe, are still useless as far as I'm aware. There will be a trading thing, a whole system like this War of Mine. But right now, that's not in the game. So, do you know what? We'll do the old thing. Let's open that door and let you walk back this way. It used to be the way to do it, but just kind of wait for you. Right, here he goes. We'll wait for him to turn around, and then we'll just sneak up behind him and clock him one. Oh, actually, was there a zombie in that other room? I'm not sure if there was last time. I came here. There used to be one in here. Yeah, but there isn't one now. Okay, alright, I could have just followed him in. I'm so used to the other versions where there used to be a zombie in there as well. Oh, wow, there's loads of good stuff here, isn't there? Well, I kind of want to take that. We'll leave that with us. I know I'm picking and choosing over stuff, but I don't know if we're going to come here straight away. So, I feel like just choosing your loot. And like I say, might as well fill up your backpack. Got space, why not put stuff in it? There we go. So if we don't come here straight away, we've got some loot that we can use to, build up the base. So, let's wait for you to go past. And we'll clock you on. So, that's great. There should be a telescope on the roof as well. Hopefully we find Frank. Although, to be honest, I might come over here. Because we need Frank for cooking. We'll search that in a minute. But let's just go here. Look through the telescope. Yeah, he's at the fire station. And Michelle is there as well, isn't it? So yeah, there's a core of good characters you can get from here. So yeah, it's probably an idea going straight for Frank, to be honest. Just it would alleviate our food situation. Yeah, I'm going to leave those seeds there because we're going to move here pretty quickly. I think maybe we'll just search the container yard and get those areas all kind of unlocked. But you can come back here anyway, it doesn't matter. Can I climb? I should be able to climb up there. And just smack you on. There we go. That's good. And then if we go over here, we'll just trigger the smuggler's ending. Or that, not the ending, but there are clues around the place that are scattered around. If we go missions, there is an undiscovered one there. There should be... Can there be another location there? Okay. I thought that'd be open. Maybe you can only do 2. I don't know how that works. It says more plans are coming soon. I assume there'd be another box open. I don't know. Okay, well, let's wait. But yeah, we'll try not to unlock the radio one. Yeah, I am in the preview build, so I'm using the code they sent me. Hopefully that's all good, and hopefully it's there. You know, they haven't given me a build and not updated it. That would not be good. But well, it doesn't really make much matter this stage of the game. So let's wait for you to turn around. But yeah, I assume that there would be another box there, but I don't know. Maybe you can only storyboard 2 escape plans. Should be the last zombie. There we go. Perfect. So we've cleared this place out now. Just have a look. We don't have anything to dismantle. I'm going to leave the bottles here and take the metal with me because that's far more important. Yep, that's good. Yeah, I'm a little worried about that now. Let's just have a quick look. Well, yeah, hopefully I am in the preview build, but yeah, it says that's my selected version, so yeah, hope so. Let's have a look in there and just see what we left. Take that little bit of word. All right, let's just leave. So we can move over here now. It's all cleared. We can now move in, and any of that loot that I left behind, when we come there, we'll pick it up. So I'm not too worried about it. But yeah, that's a little concerning. I assumed that there would be another box open, but there we are. Zombies slowly attack, so we've got to find these little marks, and that will give you the sewer escape plan. But yeah, we've already done that. So we're looking for the new one, but yeah, it says more plans are coming soon. I really hope they've updated this preview build, and I'm not playing the old version. But hopefully so, because yeah, that would be stupid. Why give me the access to it? But anyway, is Joe feeling sick? No, Joe's not feeling sick. Okay, that's good. Let's give him a little bit of food. I wonder if we should go and move. Or do we just go and uncover one more location and then move? We could go over to... Well, actually, if we went there... Yeah, if we went there, we could get Frank. And... Yeah. Yeah, I don't see... We'd unlock some more locations as well. Yeah, I don't see it. We don't need to move just yet. Let's go straight there for Frank. Yeah, I don't see any reason not to. Let's go for it. Let's do that. I'll take a lockpick because we will need one of those. We definitely need some more lockpicks. I could take the saber, but there's usually weapons there, but these are pretty busted, aren't they? We'll take the cavalry saber with us as well. Oh no, sorry, we'll take the cavalry saber with us. There we go. That's good. And then we've got Leo. We might as well put him to bed for a bit, and he can get a rest. And then Daryl's been sleeping, so let's see. Because if he goes on here, all he cooks is meat slop, and it has a slight chance of causing sickness to everyone. So you really don't want Daryl doing that. That is for certain. He is not good at that. So let's come over here, though. Ooh. We could upgrade. If we upgraded, we could get the bolt cutters. But we could start making weapons, which is something we're going to need. I think we go for the weapons bench, because he can make them cheaper. Yeah, let's do that. Then we'll make another lockpick. We need Michelle, because she can make lockpicks cheaper. Yeah, alright. Let's do this. Okay. Alright. so the fire station. This place is kind of crawling with zombies, so we got to be careful in here. But there is a boatload of loot as well, so there's a lot of loot here. So Joe with his big backpack probably isn't a bad idea, actually. And the dismantling bench we don't have, so, you know, he's not going to be able to do much anyway. Don't think there's a zombie there, so we'll be okay. There's plenty in this reception room, though, so be very quiet. And we're going to go up there. Go up the top. Yeah, let's go up first. Go to the captain's office and clear out what we can. It should be someone walking around in here. Yes, no, maybe so. Maybe not. I think I might use that skillet, though, and just get rid of it. Yeah, there we go. Good. Someone in the background or the foreground in the other room? Don't think so. Shut the door. Yeah, let's risk it for a biscuit. Bit of a loud weapon, but we break it and get it out of our backpack. It's good. As usual, we'll drop everything in the fire engine downstairs. That's the best place to do that. Let's come over here. Good. Grab that as well. Come here. Let's let Joe eat that food. We might as well clear it out. Because it can eat on the fly now. The door upstairs is boarded off, isn't it, by a chair? Yeah. Okay, so we won't bother going up there because we can't get in. There's a chair up against the door, so we can't get in. We've got to go in the other way. Ooh. There's 2 zombies. Oh, that's one of those really big ones. I think I'm going to wait for the other one to come back. Because you're really slow, aren't you? Okay, here we are. The other one is really slow, so we'll be able to pick you out. That's good. Great. I would hazard a guess I could probably do some looting. You're that slow. Just chuck some stuff in there. For now, that's great. And we'll just leave that as a little storage area. Then I'm just going to go back behind this door. Right, there we go. That's the next one. Yeah, that's one of those really big kind of much tougher zombies. If you don't take them out silently, they can be a bit of a fight. So yeah, make sure you do that. And then I'm not going to take anything from here, but we'll just have a look what's in there. It's just a firecracker. Because this is where we'll store all the loot. Because we can send another survivor back to pick it up again. If you just move it down to there, you haven't got to work your way through the whole place again. Just got that little bit there. And then, yeah, you could loot this one. Good. Oh, there's a fire axe. That's nice. I think some of these were lootable as well. More bits and bobs from there. Oh, good. Could see someone walking around in there. Right, let's shut the door on you. And we'll wait for you. I could probably hide behind the locker, actually, but we'll wait. We'll do the door. I think that's a little safer on that one. I'll wait for you to walk back this way, if you can, please. All right, here we go. Let's take this one out. There we go. That's good. Down you go. We've not got much durability left on this thing, but let's keep going. And we'll try and just rescue Frank. I'm not going to use that. That's another lockpick. Okay. I don't have any spares, so yeah, we need to go and recruit. Damn, I forgot her name now. Drawing a blank, but yeah, we need to go and recruit her. She's you can make lockpicks cheaper, or you get more lockpicks, I think, for the same cost. Let's just see if we can take you out as well quickly. Go all the way across here. That's great. Brilliant. Let's loot this as well. And I think really I should just start moving some of this stuff back to the front. I think that's what I'm going to do next. Yeah, a bunch of food here. To be honest, I don't really care about those. We'll take those instead. Yeah. All right. Yeah, I think I'm going to make my way. Yeah, I'm going to start ferrying it back to those fire engines. I think that's what I'm going to do. Okay, so I have moved all the loot to the fire engines. So let's make our way up here. And Frank should be behind us, but let's go this way and just loot this area first. Or somebody... Are you just turning around or you walk out? You're actually walking. Okay, that's fine. No worries, we can take care of that. Just grab some loot from here. And we'll clear the next bit as well. We need to find the telescope. Let's quickly just take you out. It was a little bit too slow then, but I managed to do it. Good. And then I think you're just... Oh, you're actually moving. Okay. I think you were just turning around last time, but don't mind. Whatever. All good. And then let's come and take you out quickly. Silently. There we go. Good. And then... I don't think anybody's in here. Just the background, aren't they? Right. There's some loot here. Let's grab that. Well, we'll take that, and I'll just chuck that back, because like I say, there's no trading in the game just yet, so hope that's something they add later on, but although they will do, but yeah, that'll be interesting. I like this war of mine, we'll be able to barter for things, but yeah, as it stands, the money and jewelry and that is all useless, so yeah, you're better off just leaving it where it is, rather than taking up your space. So, we want to go here. Yep. Do that, and then we've got to lockpick this fence. Well, I didn't want to use my lockpick. Shut that off. And then we'll go up there because Frank is at the top of this sort of training tower. Let's take that. Ooh, we get a couple of weapons. Got banjo and a big wrench. Okay. Right, I don't remember. The banjo was there, but I don't remember the big wrench being there. There's someone at the back as well, isn't there? There's some loot just below me, but stairs are all blocked off. He is hiding up here. No, the telescope isn't here, is it? It's in the other... back where we just were on the next floor above. Yeah. I think it used to be here in the demo, but obviously now it's not. So let's come up here, and he's really good at cooking, so he uses, I think he uses the same amount of ingredients, but you get an extra meal. So I think when we cook, we use, you know, one vegetable, one meat, whatever it is, and you get 2 meals, whereas he gives you 3 meals. So he's definitely someone that you really want to recruit. But also Daphne, as one of the start characters, she does the same thing. She's also a really good character to have. Frank, how the hell did you make it up here? With a lockpick and a whole lot of determination. That was a bit of a Candy Williams, right? Okay, I'm not sure who that is, but yeah, okay. The one and only, welcome to my little corner of the sky. You're really living up all the way up here? Not quite. You would have passed my tent back near the station. Big tent for one guy. Larry and I made a camp after the military left. Did you see him? I don't know, Larry, sorry. Figures he went out late one night. Haven't seen him since. Where was he headed? Wish I knew. Would have gone after him if I had any idea. I thought after I parked my ass up here, I'd catch his trail. Nothing. Has there been anything else worth watching down there? Depends on. You're the type to watch people wither like worms in the heat. Oh, Ryzen, worms in the heat. I've seen enough of that already. Same here, friend, same here. And then you can just recruit him. So some of them are looking for characters. I wonder if that's something they're going to add later on, that will be able to find Larry as like part of Frank's story or something. Well, that may be in it and I've just not experienced it. But yeah, he's not great. He does have bonus damage, but his backpack isn't big. It's because he's got a bad back. But his main stat is that, so you're not really going to send Frank out much, or I wouldn't. Just keep him cooking meals. So there we go. Happy to have you. He is definitely him, Joe, and there's Barb. Probably the 3 characters I would recommend the most. Yeah. There might be some new characters that turn out to be awesome, but yeah, the sort of original group, those 3 are definitely ones that you want in your group. They are absolutely brilliant. Although Daryl can do the cheaper weapons. That's what Barb does, but she also does firearms as well. So yeah, she kind of both covered. But yeah, not shabby to have a backup just in case. So there we go. Let's come down here, and then I'm going to get the axe out. I'm going to get the banjo out. Let's use the banjo. Should be that a zombie comes out. I can block you one pretty quickly. There we go. Good. I should have dodged that. That may trigger off people to walk. Maybe yes, no, maybe so. Doesn't look like it, does it? No. I could go back. Keep going up. We could go back in a minute and just drop everything off again, because there's a lot of loot here. There should be... Were you turning around or not? I want to say you went. Because there's like a pool cue or something over there as a weapon, so we could grab that. And then we're going to go across the roof and drop down. Okay, let's do this. Take you out with a banjo. Might as well use that up. And then I think there's a pool cue as a weapon. Oh, and some seeds. That's good. Alright. That's brilliant. Let's go up and we'll use the telescope. And then I'll go back and just drop everything off again. And then we may as well try and clear as much of this place out as we can. I feel like that's probably something we should do. But obviously we've got to come back. There's a lockpick and bolt cutters a little bit further on as well. So, yeah, we can't do everything. But we can clear it. Well, do we need to do that? We'll do what we can. Why not? Oh, Ballard, and that's the stinky meat processing place. Okay. There's zombies out on there. We got... No, I don't think I've got enough time to get you. Alright, let's wait, and we'll take you out with the banjo. Right, there we go. Let's take you out with the banjo now. Like so. Ah, that's broken. But it gets it out of my backpack, so we could save... Ah, it's a pipe wrench. That's good. We'll use the pool cue next. And we could keep going over the roof. But I think I'm just going to go down into there. I don't think there's much point going any further because the next room that you drop down into is right at the front. And you need bolt cutters to... I guess I could take the chair away, but... Ooh. Oh, hang on. I need like a silent weapon because... yeah, there's zombies in here. Let's take you out. Next. Good. Let's take the chair away. How can these get in here? I think we'll leave some of this for later. Yeah, why not? Let's leave a bit for... someone else can have to come through with lockpicks and a bolt cutter anyway. So, yeah, we may as well just leave that. I think we'll leave that for now. There's out the back, actually. I haven't cleared that, have I? So... yeah, let's go down the stairs. We got the new locations. We got Frank. That's mainly what we came here for. And there's a big pile of loot as well. So we're going to sort through that in a minute as well. But I didn't come out here. Where that zombie was, up on that training tower, there should be some loot up there as well. So we'll just go and grab that. You're just standing there, right? Yeah. And then, was there anybody out here or not? I think so. No, it's just you up there. Okay, that's fine. Don't think there's any more. Yeah, you just climb over there and leave. So that's fine. Some of these locations are huge as well. And some of them are quite small. Some of them are absolutely massive. So yeah, depends where you're going. This one's a fairly sizable one, but there are ones that are much bigger. Ah, that's broken now as well. That's fine. It gets that out of our backpack. And let's take all of that. I'm going to exchange... that for that. To be honest, we don't necessarily need the alcohol, but we've got a meal. Well, we'll leave that because, yeah, someone else may need to eat it back at base. So, yeah, we'll kind of leave that for the moment. But let's head back to the fire truck. I'm going to take a selection of stuff with me, and then we'll get out of here and, yeah, maybe call it a video then. Okay, so I'm just at the fire truck, and, well, let's take that. I think we'll probably leave that, and we'll leave the brick as well. Let's have a look at this one because this one's full. There is still loot. There's obviously the place over there. There's a bolt cutters. There's the lockpick back there, like the locker in the locker room. And there's a couple of rooms over there as well that I haven't cleared. So, but someone's got to come back through with a lockpick and a bolt cutter anyway. So they may as well pick it up when we come through again. I don't think there's any point continuing to loot for now. Let's do that. We won't bother with those. We could probably not. Oh, I think weapons is something we're going to want. So let's hang on to those for now because we're a little bit low. We do have Frank, so let's grab some vegetables. We'll take the seeds. We can start planting those right away. And we'll leave the meat for the moment, I think, as well. Well, to be honest, we don't need the water yet. Let's take the meat instead. Yeah, because the water is on, so we don't need to worry about that. Later on, when it gets shut off, you're going to need it for cooking and planting vegetables and all that sort of thing. But at the moment, the water is still on. So you're okay. You don't need it. But later on, we will need it. But not worry about it now. Make sure the doors are closed as well, just in case. Sometimes zombies are wandering around again and started to repopulate the place. But let's just run off. There's a bunch of them in the background, and that if you start shooting guns off as well, it really kicks off in there. So yeah, you've really got to watch it. But that's all good. So we have now got Frank, who can start cooking up some nice delicious meals. We have found the meat processing plant. To be honest, I think I might stay here and just clear this little bit out here. Yeah, I don't think that's a bad idea. We need to go over there and get Michelle, isn't it? Yeah, we need to go and get Michelle next, I think, and introduce her, because she doesn't eat much, but she makes lockpicks cheaper. And then I think going over there just because it's a meat processing place, so there's going to be a lot of food there. And to be honest, I'm not exactly sure where the new... we can pan around. I'm not sure where the new escape plan is. It could be over here. It could be over here. I think it might be there, actually. Oh, Alto. Yeah, that's got its name down. I think that may be where it is. Greenhaven. Yeah, because all these places you can go to. But I don't think that one you could go to, so I think that's probably where it is. Okay, so we want to head north up this way, don't we? Keep going that way. Okay, yeah. But anyway, I think for now, I think this is a good place to call it, and I think we'll end the episode. So if you like that one, please give me a thumbs up, comment your thoughts down below, subscribe for more. I really do appreciate it. Stay safe out there, everyone, and I'll catch you next time.